What's up, GVSU Esports? Welcome back to another episode of Evan Touches Grass. This is the only part of the video that I am outside for, because we're actually going to meet my boss, the guy behind the scenes today in RecWell, Mr. Mike, and he is going to tell us a little bit about himself and what he does for GVSU Esports. Mike, thanks so much for coming on Evan Touches Grass, even though we're not outside right now. We might be in your office. But we want to just kind of give like a little intro to who you are, how you help support esports. So who are you, Mr. Mike?
Well, my name is Mike Prisdale, and I'm one of our department's associate directors within Recreation and Wellness. I have been staff at Grand Valley State since 2019. So we're going on a little over 6 years now in my role. Some would say. Way back when, I also was a student here at Grand Valley State. And so it's pretty cool to really, play take a lot of truth to the Laker for a Lifetime philosophy.
There you go.
And come on back and just to be able to contribute to students' experiences. It's kind of a full circle approach for me, for sure.
Absolutely. And what is RecWell for those in esports who don't know what RecWell is?
RecWell. So RecWell is short for Recreation and Wellness. And the Department of Recreation and Wellness is within the Division of Student Affairs. And what we do is we focus on the programs and services for our students and campus community to recreate in their own way.
So how can club members of esports get involved in other recreation and wellness activities? Or what's out there?
What is out there for our esports students to get involved? Well, that's a great question. A lot of different ways they can get involved in however they see fit and whatever their path to wellness looks like, and reaching their fullest potential while they are here at Grand Valley. Great programs within the department are fitness and wellness programs if they want to get involved in personal training, if they want to take part in a whole series of group exercise classes that take place throughout the week. Sometimes it can be tough to get into the rec center and find the motivation to really get in a good workout yourself and know what to do. And so by being a part of a larger group led by a certified instructor, students can really find that motivation from everyone else around them and can help get a great and really concise workout in too. 45 minutes in and out and you're good for the day.
I've seen those cycling classes happening downstairs too. Like, do you use those same rooms or is it other places in the rec center?
Absolutely. On the lower level of the rec center, the instructional fitness studio captures a lot of our group fitness classes, as well as the dance studio just adjacent to the rec center out of the field house. Between those two rooms, that covers a good chunk of all the group exercise classes that are taking place. But would highly encourage students to take a look at what our fitness and wellness program has to offer, and a great way to get involved and just have fun with your friends as well outside of the Laker Esports Center.
Well, speaking of the Laker Esports Center, how does RecWell support esports specifically?
How does RecWell support esports specifically? Well, how do you think RecWell provides support?
Between the two of us, right? Like, what are we doing on a day-to-day basis? What do you do behind the scenes because I'm the face in there in the Laker Esports Center, right? So what are you doing for esports that maybe the rest of our members don't necessarily see?
I think we have just been trying to look big picture at what is esports to this university. What I really, really am grateful to get to do is explore new opportunities for students to get involved in the esports space, find new ways to connect, and either developing transferable skills through being a student employee, competing on one of our club programs, working with our club e-board to create just this robust program that I think has been developed over the years, and we're really on a phenomenal trajectory, if I may say so myself. And exploring different partnerships that we can introduce. Again, it's all about opportunities and enhancing the existing community and finding something that can continue to bring in more of our students to the Laker Esports Center, and then having just a strong representation of esports throughout the entire university. So on the back end, you and I, we meet quite often, and I think we definitely talk a lot of strategy. We talk a lot of upcoming events and coordinating details and connecting with various campus partners that need to get involved. We oversee a lot together, and I think you've done a fantastic job in taking the reins and really leading this program on the front end. And I've just mentioned your growth and your development as a professional in this industry. It's been super impactful to our department and our university as well, but I know that in this industry as a whole, there's a lot of great things in your future. And so I think for me, that's what brings me joy in this role, is to see others succeed and to see others continue to just elevate themselves in whatever capacity that may be, right? And it could be just from a competition realm and being able to win a match against a rival from across the state. It could be working with our club e-board to discuss some of the challenges, some of the barriers that are in place, and really helping them develop this program into what their vision is, what they're hoping to see this program become as a community, right? And so it's just all over the board. Working with esports has been a joy, and while we're talking more vision, bigger picture concepts, we'll not necessarily go into details about the mundane nitty-gritty tasks and approving payroll via Workday and reconciling expenses for the latest LAN that we attended. So there's all of those things that are just going to be inherent to operating a program. But what really gets me excited is these bigger picture conversations and just the future of what this program can become.
And I got to teach you what Instagram Reels were and how those operated.
You're
teaching Mike about content.
Working with you, it helps keep me young, and that's something I certainly appreciate. And it's just the diversity of knowledge and viewpoints and perspectives that is also such just a gift to get to work with all these programs and our students here. So yeah, thanks for showing me the world.
And for those of you out there who need to know just how dedicated Mike is, we have meetings once or twice a month, and we've done these meetings at 9 p.m. on a weeknight before. So if you need to know how committed Mike is, he will have meetings with us at 9 p.m. on a weeknight as a husband and a father. So he is committed to the esports program. So Mike, thank you so much for all the work that you do and for coming on Evan Touches Grass. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Evan Touches Grass. I promise maybe next week it'll be a little more outside. Thanks again. Check out all of our socials at GVSU Esports. We'll see you next time.